The New York Jets are a team that many don't think is bound for the playoffs in the near future. Granted the fact that this is a team in the midst of a rebuild that is showing signs of life, though it may take a few years for them to get to where they want to be. Still though, depending on the jump this team makes in 2022, it could be much sooner. A lot of that hinges on the continued development of quarterback Zach Wilson, who has shown a lot of flashes and looked solid during OTAs, with coaches noting his progression both physically and mentally. But it also has to do with the Jets supporting cast, in which wide receiver Corey Davis plays a large role and is in some aspects an underrated player looking at the NFL as a whole. Davis didn't have a fantastic season in 2021, reeling in 34 receptions for 492 yards with 4 touchdowns, a step back from the 65 catches for 984 yards and 5 touchdowns in 2020. Davis has said he feels more focused mentally and physically this offseason, and while he's slightly overshadowed by rookie Garrett Wilson out of Ohio State and a year 2 Elijah Moore, and given some of the untapped potential it was reasonable to sense that he might have in him in Tennessee, there's still time in a scenario in which Davis rises to the occasion and becomes everything that so many thought he could be for the Titans for a quarterback with an incredibly high ceiling himself. Running back Michael Carter is another dark horse in a way when it comes to the Jets' underrated players. He brings a great deal of experience to the table, even though many camp reports implied that second-rounder Breece Hall out of Iowa State, very versatile guy, could be assuming the top position on the depth chart. It's going to be interesting to see how things develop throughout training camp, but it's certainly a positive to see the Jets developing depth as opposed to just having some surface-level players heading into 2022.